Buster's over there somewhere. Oh, probably underneath the trailer. Oh, Buster! Wind is kind of breezy. Now along it's kind of getting chilly out here. I think winter's slowly setting in. Right here. Hi. It's a silence but golden. Or silence is golden. Speech is silver. I haven't. I need to change the name on my channel. I only have a few days. I have to think. I changed it about a week or so ago. So you know how YouTube is. They only give you 2 weeks to be able to change it again. So I'll probably have to wait till probably another 2 days, Monday or Tuesday. I can change that name on there. But yeah, I'm gonna change it to the name that I want to put on there. Same with the banner picture. YouTube won't let me change that either. So, but anyway, I come out in the yard tonight again, and I'll let you watch Buster. In that previous video that I made last night, it's Saturday, roughly about 5 o'clock, 5:05, Saturday, October 12th, 2024. I'm referring to the video that I made last night. I posted it today because I couldn't get it to upload last night. I usually post onto YouTube the same nights, the same days, the same evenings, whatever, on the same day that I create the video. So unfortunately last night I couldn't get it to upload. So I tried like 3-4 different softwares. I tried what's that one? Final Cut. Tried that one. It didn't want to work right away. I tried another one. I said it was like an off-brand audio. That one, or the audio, the app didn't work. I forget what that one is. I deleted it off of my tablet. I was working off my tablet, so my phone won't accept too much anymore. I think my Google account is full, so it won't take too much more. I'm gonna have to start paying for it. But anyway, I want to talk to you about last night's video, the one I posted tonight, the one about what's that one? How has YouTube changed me? And I had mentioned growing up in that video that I grew up with a narcissistic mother, and that's what I want to talk to you about, was my narcissistic mother. And I have so much to say about her. I recently went no contact with her as of December 26th, Boxing Day of 2023, last year. I've not spoken a word to her. I've not called her. I have not texted her. Nothing. She won't. She doesn't answer her cell phones anyway. I have not written to her. Usually I write a letter or I send her a birthday card. And I mentioned in that video last night that her birthday was in April. And so I did not send her an Easter card either in April. I did not call her. I did not write to her. Bless. I did not send her no letters, no cards, no nothing. Nothing. I totally went no contact with her up until now. And it's almost Halloween time, and I still have not spoken to her. My anger, I have dealt with a lot of my anger over these last 9 months since I've spoken to her, and I'm slowly writing a book. We all know, if you have been paying attention, I've been watching Netflix this last little while. Since it came on August, has it been, after it's been released on Netflix, Canadian Netflix, on August 8th of this year. I started watching that. I've actually listened to it twice. I might even go listen to it again. And a lot of what happened with a lot of what happened to those two I can't even say their name, the Menendez brothers' lives is parallel, is very close to the way my life went. Mine and my sister's. In the previous video, yesterday's video, today's video, whatever, I had mentioned that I had three other sisters. One had passed away. The eldest sister passed away, and a half brother. I forgot to mention half brother. My phone was not wanting to cooperate last night, and by the time I started getting into it, it cut itself off. So I apologize for it cutting off. I'm hoping to get that camera that I mentioned in yesterday's video. For now, I got what I got. I don't have much more. I don't have a camera stand. Nothing. No microphone. Nothing. So you're just getting me as me. But anyway, yesterday was the first time I had introduced myself. I'm still a little timid about showing myself on camera, but maybe it'll get better after I get a new camera. I don't have a camera stand. I don't have a phone stand for this phone, so I'm afraid to put it down in the wind. I put it down on the table earlier in the evening, and it fell over. And I don't like the clinking of the noise that it made yesterday when I put it down. Anyway, I grew up. Well, if you count the sister that had passed away, I have two older sisters older than me, and I have a baby sister and a younger half brother younger than me. And so I'm the middle child of 5 children that my mother had given birth to. As I mentioned yesterday, the eldest daughter, her name is Beverly. She was born. Buster is barking at the fence over there. Buster! Buster! Quit! Go here! Quit! 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 Anyway, I mentioned in the video yesterday that my sister had been born with that water on the brain brain defect. It affected her mentally. I didn't get a chance to mention it yesterday, but as she got older, she only lived till she was about 4 years and 10 months old. As I mentioned before, she passed away 2 months before her 5th birthday. I Googled it myself about a week or two ago. Quiet! And Google had said that children with that kind of it's not, I can't birth defect, I guess you would call it, not a disease, because it's not curable. But when a child is born with something like that, children only survive till they're about 3 to 5 years old, 3 to 6 years old. But that's in America, and we're here in Canada. So I'm not sure what the statistics would be up here. Google didn't show anything like that. It never does. But yeah, after my sister passed away, my mother's and my father's relationship become very strange. They would fight often. Usually they would try and take their fights out of the room, because I don't remember a whole lot of their fights. And I'm not exactly sure what made my father leave, but my mother didn't want my father around anymore. The way I see it today is I see that she literally drove him away, and I'm not too happy about her. I'm not too happy about her. I had even told her on the phone like a year or two ago that I'll never forget. I would never forgive her for her pushing my daddy away. And there is a good lot of reasons for that. After my daddy left, I'd mentioned yesterday, my daddy left when I was about 8 years old. 8 years and 11 months old, let's say. Let's get down, if you want to get down to specifics. But anyway, a month before my 9th birthday, And my mother, she become very neglectful after my daddy left. Like, she was really attentive to us girls when my daddy was around. But as soon as my daddy left, that whole a whole new page got turned. My mother turned a whole different page, and she became a totally whole different person. I knew immediately. I said in that video yesterday that I mentioned in the video that when after my father passed away, I went into a very deep, very dark depression. And sometimes I can not quite have those dark days, but I can still get some very gray, cloudy days sometimes. I'm just taking a breath, trying to figure out what I want to say next. Anyway, my mother became very neglectful after daddy left. She had become a single mother, responsible for 3 young girls. I believe my older sister, I'm going to call her Tabitha. It's not her real name. She was roughly about 10 and a half years old when my father left. Me, I had mentioned I was about 8 and 11 months. And my baby sister was roughly about 3.5, 2.5, yeah, 3, let's see, 76, 77, so yeah, 3.5 years old. Somewhere there. Anyway, my mother had her hands full. But even if my mother had her hands full, she still should have did a better job than what she did. My life became very dark after daddy left. I mean, like, really dark. After daddy left, my mother even went into a big depression. Never hardly saw anything of her. She didn't make anything like she didn't put the same effort into taking care of us girls as she should have been, as she was when my father was around. We were alone for about a year. We called ourselves the Four Musketeers, and we had to move out of the place that we were at. We were living in a. I grew up in Prince Albert, and it's about 4 hours, 200 kilometers from here, from Regina, from where I am. And we grew up at the time that my father left. We were living on the west side of PA by Queen Mary School, and the little house that we were at, my mother could not afford to pay for the rent by herself without my father's help, and so we were forced to move. I can't remember if we were forced to move right away, or if I do believe we were able to stay there for a year. I can't exactly remember. I do remember we moved out of there in wintertime. We were forced to move a few blocks away, maybe 10 blocks away from where we were living when Daddy left. And I remember having to walk from the old house to the new house. And when we moved to the new house, my world got turned upside down. And I'm afraid to go on much more right like that. Something horrific went on in my life, and it lasted for a very long time. It kept me in that deep, dark space for a very long time, and I am afraid to say it right now. 15 minutes. My phone is about to crap out on me. I should probably say more about my mother. I have to stop right now. Give me a minute.